Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be they too scared. You a big problem. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they too scared. You a big problem. All right. Now, family, you're going to be a problem, always a problem, when people cannot take advantage of you. People going to call you difficult whenever they can't manipulate you, right? People going to say that you are a problem whenever you are not the type of person who's just willing to take anything, listen to anything, and do anything they want you to do. I need y'all to understand something. Oh, yeah, they scared of you. You are a big problem. All right, somebody drop in the comments and say I'm a big problem. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I am a big problem. Now, y'all, this is something that is big in society today where people get mad at you. And I'm talking about big mad just because they can no longer use you, abuse you, okay, hurt you or damage you. It's like a person wants you to sit back and drink a cup of piss and say it tastes like lemonade. Right? You know, they want you to sit back and drink their urine and say, ooh, but it's Kool-Aid right here, but it's good right here. And when you have that backbone and you're willing to stand up to them, right? Whether this is family, friends, co-workers, your manager, your boss, whoever it is, they feel insulted. Like, how dare you? How dare you say that this is not good? How dare you stand up to me? How dare you, right? And they're going to be real pissed off. I'm just going to be honest. However, y'all, when you stand on business, when you are a solid individual and you're willing to do this with or without them, they won't have no choice but to respect you or they got to walk away. Okay, and even when they walk away, you still get to keep your pride, your dignity, your integrity, the love of yourself, right? You don't have to compromise who you are for a person who is undeserving. Makes sense to what I'm saying, y'all? But within this video, of course, y'all, I'm going to give y'all the reasons of why they are too scared and what makes you a big problem. All right, now y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. And of course, y'all, if you are watching this on Facebook, y'all make sure y'all share this video. Don't be stingy with the message. And yes, family, we are on the gray couch. All right, you know, and it's comfy too, y'all. Okay, but anyway, enough of that jazz, y'all. We're getting close to the New Year's, so y'all know I'm going live. All right. And on top of that, family, just get ready, y'all, because what we are about to step in is about to be crazy. And I don't say in a bad way. I'm talking about crazy, y'all, in a great way. Like, this is about to be your biggest year yet. Okay, this is about to be the year you make the most money. This is about to be the year where you have all the opportunities. You begin to accumulate so many different resources. And it's going to be like, I don't know how this happened, but it happened, right? That's going to be your life. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this. Enough of that jazz, y'all. So number one, it's going to be this right here, y'all. You can't be bullied, all right? You can't be bullied. This is why they are scared of you, and this is why you are a big problem, all right? It's almost like they want you to give them your ice cream, you know? They want you to give them your lunch money. Right? You remember, you know, in school, y'all, when you had that school bully who tried to take your ice cream money, right? Who tried to take your lunch money, who tried to take your sandwich and your lunch box that mom done packed up for you. You know, y'all, sometimes I used to get the lunch box, right? I had a Nemo lunch box, right? And my mom would, you know, she'll pack the crackers, she'll pack some chips or juice, you know, a sandwich. Right, and sometimes, y'all, you got other kids who are less fortunate trying to take from you, all right? But what I'm saying, y'all, is like they want you to just sit there and allow them to take it. But like any school bully, prison bully, job bully, okay, you have to stand up to them to let them know that I'm not the one to be bullied, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say I'm not the one, okay? Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm not the one. Now, Reno, what does it mean to not be the one? Well, listen, y'all, of course you are the one, not the two. But when I say not the one, I'm talking about you're not the one to be played with. Okay? You're not the one to, sit around for unappreciative people, right? You're not the one to sit around and allow a person to put a blackout on you, right? Physically, mentally, emotionally, right? Figuratively. All I'm simply saying is, y'all, is that you cannot be bullied. Okay, you notice how whenever a person stand up to a bully, it makes the bully, mad, but they gonna walk away and leave you alone, right? And then some of them, y'all, they'll try to be your best friend. But most times, y'all, they're gonna walk away and leave you alone, especially if you humiliate them too, right? Because the worst thing you can do is bruise an insecure person's ego. Most time, y'all, bullies are insecure. That's why they bully other people, because they get bullied at home by their stepdad or by their stepmom or by someone who does not love them. Sometimes, y'all, it be their biological parents, right? Like, we live in a time, y'all, where people will kill their own child. People would kill and abuse their own child just because their child may have eyes like their mom, or, they look like somebody in the family that they dislike. Maybe they hate themselves. We deal with that as well. Self-hatred, right? The child look just like them and still abuse them, and it trickles down to that kid, and the kid go to the school and start bullying little Raji and little Ray Ray and little TT, Kim them. Yes, y'all, that's what happens. But without me going on to a tangent, what I want y'all to realize is that you cannot be bullied. This is why they're scared of you, and this is why you are a problem. All right? You're always going to be the one who speak up. You're always going to be the one who says no. You're going to always be the one who questions authority. All right? That is a huge problem for society, y'all, when you question authority. Okay? Like, you may have a great question. You may have a great point. You may have a great topic or something that real life makes logistical sense. Okay? But they may say, no, they're going to shut it down and make you feel or look like you're stupid. That's why I always say, y'all, the easiest way or the quickest way to counsel an intelligent person is by calling them crazy. That's why your enemies are looking at you crazy. That is why friends are looking at you crazy. That is why associates are looking at you crazy, right? Because you won't allow them to bully you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, can't be bullied. Okay? Y'all drop in the comments if y'all are picking up what I'm putting down and say, can't be bullied. Can't be bullied. Okay? Number 2, y'all, it's going to be this right here, family. You expose their hypocrisy. Yup, I said it. You expose their hypocrisy. Right? Let's just talk about hypocrisy for a second, right? So hypocrisy is when a person is living a contradicting life, right? They're contradicting or contradictive to what they've said, okay? And I get it, life happens, which means the truth can always change. So, yes, I loved you yesterday, but you cheated on me, so tomorrow I don't love you anymore, right? Somebody may say, well, you lied, you a hypocrite. No, I'm not a hypocrite. The truth changed. So I do understand that the truth changes, right? However, y'all, a lot of people who are hypocrites, it's do as I say, not as I do mentality. Which means I can do it, but you can't do it. Okay? So in the Bible, y'all, where Jesus was flipping over the tables, going to the temples, going to different churches, checking them out, seeing how they was moving, he disliked how they were operating because they were operating like hypocrites, right? Like they was talking about, how evil money was, but they was taking money inside the church and not utilizing it for what they needed to utilize it for. Hypocrites. You may have a person in your family who tell you, hey, man, you need to be the best family man possible. You need to take care of your kids. You need to make sure that they good. You providing for them. You like, yeah, cool, man. That's great advice. But you ain't been in your child's life for 10 years. Why am I listening to you? It has to make sense. And so when you are a person like I always preach, y'all, when you are living within your truth, when you are living within your truth, family, you're going to always expose a person's hypocrisy. Okay? You know, y'all, the government, right? They are some of the biggest hypocrites. Okay? It's like when you talk about hypocrisy, you're talking about people like the government, people who are in politics, people who are in positions of power. Okay? And the reason why, y'all, is because they think that they can get away with it, but you can't. You ever notice how long it takes for you to get your money back from the IRS? You know, how long it takes for you to get your money back from this major company? How long it takes for you to get your money back from the government? Okay? But they want their money back tomorrow. They give you a date and everything. But for you, they tell you, you got to wait a few business days. We don't know when. You just got to keep waiting. Hypocrite. You want your money right now, today, but I got to wait to get my money 2 months? Hypocrites, right? And so again, y'all, when you are living within your truth, you're going to expose hypocrites. And this is why you are a problem. People are scared of you. Why you think they hated the biggest delegators in the world? You know, some of the biggest speakers and the most impactful speakers in the world, because they were speaking to the world's hypocrites. They were speaking to those who were fining you, but they wasn't getting fined, right? People who were punishing you, but they wasn't getting punished. Y'all know the biggest hypocrite or the biggest hypocrisy in America is they lock people up for being violent and trying to make money, when they built the country off of violence and resources, which is money. Okay? They came here and took the world and took the land from the Indians for a little of nothing, right? And then they colonized it, right? And after they colonized it, they put a price on everything. Okay? Hypocrites. We can get water for free, y'all. But just because they put it in a bottle, I got a bottle right here, y'all. Just because they put it in this right here, it's worth $7 a case. It's worth $5 a case. Depending on where you go to get a single bottle, it can be $3 to $10. Hypocrites. What is so free to me, right, and free to the economy, you're going to charge me for? Hypocrisy. And this is why some of the most powerful people, they get unalived, assassinated, because of the hypocrisy that they are exposing. The industry, hypocrisy. And when you have people like Michael Jackson exposing, he pops up dead, right? So without getting into this conspiracy, all I want you to realize is, y'all, is that the reason why they too scared of you, okay, and what makes you a big problem is going to be because you expose the world's hypocrisy. Point blank, period. Number 3, y'all, it's going to be this right here, family. You can influence any room, okay? You can influence any room. Family, it is very powerful when a person can take the gift that God has given them and influence a room just by their smile, just with their gift of singing, just with the gift of them being able to dance, right? Articulate words. You have the ability to influence any room. So you know what that means, y'all? And we need to keep her away from all the other people, right? We need to keep him away from all the other people. One thing that y'all probably didn't realize, y'all, Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali, RIP to both of the GOATs and both of the greats, right? I'm going to even get a portrait, y'all, with Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. Don't believe me, just watch, okay? But Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali were actually very close in the beginning. Muhammad Ali was like, I want to say 18, 19. Malcolm X was like in his late 20s, right? Mid or late 20s. So he was already ahead of the game. And he was the one who brought Muhammad Ali over to the Nation of Islam, right? He brought Muhammad Ali over to the Nation of Islam. They cut Malcolm X out, right? Stole Muhammad Ali and then disowned him. Now, he did some things, he said some things, and he was being punished, which he felt that he should not have been punished for. The whole comment where he said the chickens came to roost, right? Something like that. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told him not to speak on that situation. He still did. However, going back to the hypocrisy, he was exposing some of the hypocrisies, right? He was exposing him, and some people was like, he should not have exposed that or spoke on that because he made you and he turned you into a giant. And I understand that, I get it, but it's like, wrong is wrong, right is right. Wrong is wrong and right is right. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. Sticking to the point, when you're able to influence any room like Malcolm X was when he had Muhammad Ali, he could have gave Muhammad Ali a bunch of information, right? He could have told him so many different things, and that's why they wanted, Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali away from one another, right? Because you're talking about the heavyweight champ of the world. He's very young, so at some point, it's kind of like he's a bit naive and a little gullible. Muhammad Ali didn't really strike me as a gullible person. He just struck me as a young person, especially when he was young, right? However, y'all, when a person have that type of influence, they don't want a young person around that. He can be influenced. He got all this power. No, we need to use him for our organization, right? Use him for our organization. Reno, what are you saying right now? What I'm simply saying, y'all, is that when you got influence like that, they're going to try to keep you away from anybody possible. Anybody who has power, who has a good heart, anybody who's a nice person and they have power or education, anybody who can make a difference, they're going to keep you away from those type of people because you have the gift of influence. Even keeping you away from certain people in the building who's just regular. They don't want you enlightening them on certain information, okay? So that is a major thing as well, y'all. Moving on to the next one is going to be number 4. That is the high level of intelligence, right? A high level of intelligence. Family, you can have high level conversations, right? So conversations from politics, religion, conversations from romance, again, y'all, back to politics, finance. You can talk about so many different things. Then you can double back, code switch, and then talk about the drummer in the world. Like, this is how talented you are when it comes to high level intelligence, okay? Many people don't have the ability to understand at a high level. They only know smoke this, smoke that, drink this, drink that. Oh, what LeBron did, what Saquon Barkley did. Oh, he's about to break Eric Dickerson's stats. He's about to break this record. That's all they know, right? But when you're talking about the person who has a high level of intelligence, they are able to talk history, right? They are able to talk history. They are able to talk, new age, artificial intelligence. They are able to speak about relationships, marriage, finance, politics, high level conversations. And this is why people are so scared of you. This is why you are a problem. It's almost like being inside of a car, because y'all know I used to Uber, right? So sometimes I used to pick up Hispanic people and they just be back there, y'all, adios, uno, dos, tres, and I'm just saying the words that I know, right? But they used to be talking in so many different languages, and sometimes I would be able to catch it because every Spanish person is not strictly Spanish. Like you have like people who are Persian. It's still Hispanic, but they speak it in the Persian way, right? You got Dominican Republic. It's Hispanic, but they speak it in the Dominican Republican way. So it's so many different ways to speak Spanish. Nobody probably told y'all that. You heard it from me first. And so I would hear them speaking. I'd be like, I don't know what they talking about. Are they talking about me? And if I had the level of intelligence of that particular language, then nothing they say would go over my head, right? But long story short, y'all, when it comes to having a high level intelligence, that's what it's almost like. For certain people, y'all, you get past them when you start talking about the president. Okay, you get past them when you start talking about just a little bit more than football, basketball, and rap. Make sense of what I'm saying? They don't know, but with yourself, you pick up. You understand business, you understand entrepreneurship, you understand what it means to, invest, right? And even if you're not fully financial literate, you understand that finances is important, right? You understand when to listen, you understand when to talk, when not to talk. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Everybody don't have that level of intelligence, right? Moving on to the next one, which is going to be the last one, very important, effective communication, right? Effective communication, okay? Now, y'all know I'm a huge proponent of listen. You must listen. I feel like the world suffer from people who do not listen. Everybody got a message. Everybody got a perspective. Everybody have a point of view. Everybody got a channel. Everybody got a platform. But don't nobody want to listen to take this thing to another level, right? However, now that we understand how important listening is, learn how to talk, okay? You got to know how to talk, y'all. You have to understand how to articulate a message to the work job. You got to understand how to articulate the message, most definitely, to your woman, to your man, okay? You have to understand how to articulate the message to your family. You got to know how to talk, all right? You have to know how to talk. And so with yourself, what makes you so dangerous and what makes you so people scared of you and make you a problem, it's because, y'all, you understand how to communicate effectively. See, some people understand how to talk, but that's all they can do. And then you have some people who know how to talk, but they also can intellectualize, which means I can understand you at a high level, and I can also articulate what I'm trying to say at a high level. So you have certain people, y'all, in the business space who understand what they want to do. They have a bad idea. Like, I'm talking about the next big in there, right? However, they don't know how to articulate it and put it out on paper. They can just tell you, this is what I want to do. And so they have to get with other people who have the gift of making their dream come alive, right? And so with yourself, God has blessed you with effective communication. You understand how to talk, okay? It's so many people, y'all, who are in jail, who are dead, who are not in relationships, not married anymore, all because they don't know how to talk, right? They don't know how to talk. They can't express themselves. Everybody don't feel you. Some people need to hear you so they can understand you. And in order to make that happen, you have to have effective communication, right? But without, blowing smoke up y'all spine, all right? That's it right there, y'all. That's going to be today's topic. They scared. They too scared. You are a problem, all right? Let's go ahead and do this recap, and then we'll conclude this video. So number one, y'all, you can't be bullied. Number two, you expose their hypocrisy. Number three, you can influence any room. Number four, you have a high level of intelligence. And number five, y'all, effective communication. All right. Listen, y'all already know how we do. If you would like to purchase any one of my books, my Yes Sir t-shirts, book a one-on-one session with me, or enroll into my social influence course, you can do so by hitting the link in my description. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio, and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.